What's going on, guys? If you guys are unable to hear me that well, first and foremost, I just want to apologize to you guys. Somebody took my microphone and, well, my little headset, but I'm in the process of getting a microphone. Now, let's talk about this Batman v Superman. Okay. Now, in regards to Batman v Superman, I enjoyed it. I thought it was awesome. But at the same time, you have a lot of people that have discrepancies about the movie. A lot of people didn't enjoy it, and a lot of people were stating that you know it sucked. Rotten Tomatoes got a gave it a bad rating. Now, me personally, I gave the movie a 9 out of 10. Okay, because I thought they covered all of the elements that they needed to. Uh, you had one person, well, not one person, my brother, he actually liked the cameos in regards to Aquaman, uh, Cyborg, The Flash, um, and Wonder Woman. With He thought the movie was a little too long, and if you are a fan in regards to the comic book, like they made reference from The Dark Knight, they made reference from uh, uh, what is it, Eric? Damn, I can't even think of the word right now. They made reference into the Dark Knight. I know I said that they made reference to the Dark Knight, and they also did Doomsday versus Superman, and a lot of that reference came from that. Also from the Justice League. Um, but I really enjoyed this movie so much. Because again, Zack Snyder, in regards to his creative mind, in regards to getting, the action sequence down packed, he did that tremendously. And again, for some of the viewers that's starting to come in, if you guys can hear me, great. If I feel like I'm going in and out, I apologize. Um, I don't have my headset with me. Somebody took it, and not only that, I'm in the process of getting a mic. But how should I say it? This movie had me on edge, man, the whole entire time. You know, um, Superman. When everybody wanted to go into this movie and thought it was just going to be a Batman v Superman. It was just going to be fighting, fighting, fighting. No, Zack Snyder had to tell a story. Okay. And if you're familiar with it, if you understood the movie, Lex Luthor is the puppet master, and pretty much everybody was the puppeteers. Okay. Even Batman, even the government, even, Lois Lane, all those people were all the puppeteers, and Lex Luthor was just playing them like crazy. You know, um, from the beginning where they were in Africa, with the bullet and stuff like that, setting up Superman to make it look like Superman and killed all them people. And he went to Lois and said, Lois, I didn't kill them. She knew he didn't. I love the fighting sequence in regards to Batman. I love the fighting suite sequence in regards to Batman and Superman. Like that was tremendous, And I actually thought that Batman was going to do him in until he brought up the name Martha, and Batman's like, "Why did you say that name? Why did you say that name?" And Lois came in, well, his mother's Martha, and I love the way how Superman was like, "I got to go save my mom first, pretty much," and Batman was like, "No, I'll save her. Do what you got to do. Trust me." And oh my God, that sequence inside that warehouse, yo, Ben Affleck killed it as the Batman. I swear to God, he is the best Batman. Okay, so, oh my God, comments are coming in. All right. So Danny said went from part one to another, and what's up, Chris? What's going on? Yes. In regard to your fine TV, Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck, they were amazing. They did an amazing job, and the movie did have some tweaks in it, but it wasn't nothing major. Like I said, if you're a comic book fan and you understand the elements that Zack Snyder took from, like I stated before, The Dark Knight, Doomsday versus Superman, Justice League, if everybody understands those elements, you will love the movie. Danny, I'm going to read your comments and I'll see you later, man. But also, I just want to let you guys know that, today is Easter. So for you guys, happy Easter. I can only do a video for about 25 minutes, maybe a half hour. Then I got to jump off because family and stuff's coming over there. But I love the way how the Flash came into Bruce Wayne's dream. I don't know how he did it, but that was sick. He was like, Bruce, you're right. You're right about him. You're right about him. And you know what kind of intrigued me the most, if you guys remember the scene where uh how should I say it? You were right about him, but in Ben Affleck's dream, excuse me, and Bruce Wayne's dream, I believe where Superman told him, "You took her from me." I don't think that was Lois because Lois was already on the ground. If you guys remember, I believe it was Martha. Like if Batman was to kill him, I mean stab Superman and not go for Martha, I believe that would have made the transition to make Superman go rogue, and then you got the apocalypse happen and stuff like that. That's where I believe that came from. I don't think that was necessarily Lois that Superman was talking about. You took her from me. I think that was Mama Kent. Chris, you stupid. What's going on, Golden Gamer? I went to go see it twice. Okay. I had my black Gotham demon shirt on, and now I have the false god one on now. So yeah, I went to go see it twice. That's how good it was. And you know what? Black Virgo, and Helios, I just want to tell you guys something. That's why I told everybody when I did my non spoilers, I told them go see the movie for yourself. Don't go based off what Rotten Tomatoes are saying and stuff like that. Go see the movie yourself. Every comic book fan that went to go see this movie loved it. Absolutely loved it. And again, I just want to apologize to you guys. I'm reading everybody's comments instead of typing. So, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and where Kadar Price said Darkseid was working with Superman, yeah, in that dream sequence, that's where you got that from. But at the same time, when Superman ripped off his mask and Superman was like, "You took her from me," I don't think that's. I believe that was Mama Kent. If Batman didn't save her, I think that's what it made Superman go rogue. But because he saved her, I believe that it shifted the timeline. But at the same time, we're getting a glimpse. We're going to get a glimpse of Darkseid soon. Okay, what did I think about Bruce floating from the bats? And alternative asked me that. What do you think about Bruce floating with the bats at the start? Me personally, in the start of that movie with him floating with the bats, I believe, like I stated before, I thought that was awesome. And again, it was just a dream. And he said he was going to the light, it was just a dream. So, I personally like that because, it's letting us know that his inner side within him, he's the bat, it's his destiny, and it's awesome because if you remember in The Dark Knight, when Batman was all like, he was shot up, he was stabbed, and I'm talking about the animated movie. He was stabbed, he was shot up, and when he went into the cave, he was all bloody and everything like that. And he was like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And then you saw the bat, coming at him and stuff like that. That's awesome, So I think a little bit of that is coming from that. Okay, did you like the scenes? You know what? I love that scene, where where Wonder Woman clicked on, Cyborg's his little index, if you want to call it. And when she looked at that, I mean, when she clicked that, you saw Cyborg pretty much half of a man up here and one arm, and then all of a sudden you saw the mother box come over and start molding him together. You saw his leg, you saw his arm coming on. That shit was so sick, man. I was like, oh, like I was so giddy in my seat at the movie theaters, man. It was hot, man. I loved, like I stated before, I loved that movie. I loved everything about it. And if I could do it again, if I had time to, if today wasn't Easter and I was just bored, had nothing to do, I definitely would be going back to the movies to go see it again. I told all my friends, I told all my family that Batman v Superman is going to get all my money because it's awesome. Like I said, if you understand, everybody was saying, "Oh, there's no plot, everything was all over the place." Well, you're wrong, because the plot of the movie is that Lex Luthor is the puppet master and everybody's the puppeteers, and Lex Luthor was playing every single body. He was playing everybody. And then at the end of the movie, once they really figured out that Lex Luthor, pretty much was the puppet master, he had to be dealt with. And if you remember, do you guys think that we're going to see Lex Luthor Sr.? I don't think Lex Luthor Sr. is dead, because if you remember, Lex came in there, he said, "Dad, this is Dad's favorite room. Do you think I should change something?" Or, and the only thing he was talking about changing was just turning the picture around, putting the devils up in the sky instead of angels coming down. He wanted to turn the picture around. So I think Papa Luthor is somewhere around. I don't think he's dead. All right. So Helios asked me, when we first saw Batman v Superman, it felt like I was geniusly seeing a horror movie. Yo, I'm trying to tell you right now, man. Batman, brutal dude. He's brutal. Jason Momoa, Aquaman, when he was coming out of the water, you know what I mean, real slow, just coming out, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then you saw him like break pretty much like a sound, breaking the sound barrier, and then like flying through the water. That was sick. I loved it. I loved it. All right, so Aaron by four. What villain would you like for the Justice League, and what cameos would you like for the Justice League? Okay, Aaron. In regards to what villains, I believe we're going to get a little bit more details into Darkseid, but in regards to a villain for everybody, I would have loved. I want to see Mongrel. I want to see Mongrel. That's who I want to see. Okay, so yo, that is awesome alternative because, like I stated before, I think Lex Luthor Senior. He's alive, but he's somewhere we don't know. Exactly. When at the courthouse scene, Black, I don't understand how people are coming out. Oh, the plot is here, the plot's there. They're doing so many things. They're going over here. They're going to point A. They're going to point B, C. Nobody's making any sense. Well, if you watch the goddamn movie, obviously you're going to know from the beginning. If you saw Lex Luthor's how it started out when they were in Africa, and the guy had the tracer inside the camera, and you saw the guy crush the camera and stuff like that. Now, at that time, I thought it was just like security or something. But then throughout the movie, when Lois is coming down the escalator, you saw Lex Luthor's mercenaries. And what do you call it? You saw, then you would have been like, oh my God, that was the mercenary that was in the beginning of the movie. That was Lex Luthor's guy. And you will understand that throughout that whole movie, Lex Luthor was playing everybody. I don't understand how people don't understand that. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor did his thing. You're welcome, Aaron. All right, so Dominic asked me Dominic, are you asking me my favorite scene? Okay, if you are asking me my favorite scene, my favorite scene is the warehouse scene. Because they went into a little bit more depth with that. And my second favorite scene is you know Wonder Woman. She was putting in mad work. That's my second scene. Yo, when he approached her, like when she was talking to him inside the man, Lex Luthor, um, talking about Granny's tea with piss in it and stuff like that, and when she was actually sitting at the booth, in the Senate at the Senate booth, and she looked at that, and when she went to turn that around, she could barely speak, and I was like, oh shit, something's about to go down now. And what I like about it, and like I said, all these things will come to you, and this is what makes the movie so hot is that when all that stuff happened in Metropolis, okay, 18 months later, Bruce Wayne's been training, getting his mind right. Whereas when the time comes, he's going to confront Superman. But not only that, Lex Luthor is also doing his thing, secretly watching these guys, getting everybody's secret identity. Oh my, everything's been planned out from Lex Luthor from the beginning, man. It's awesome. Yo, Helios, yeah, that was funny. I like when he got stabbed in his shoulder, and when he was on the ground, he was kicking, doing his thing, throwing the elbows, and then he took the knife out and stabbed dude in the shoulder. I was like, God damn, this Batman's brutal, but I loved it. What's going on, Daniel? Adi 20. I apologize, I pronounced your name totally wrong, but how you doing, Daniel? All right, so Observer said that his favorite scene by far was running through Bruce. I mean, was Bruce running through the Superman versus Zod fight. Amazing. Smoke the horse great. Give me 1 second, guys. Somebody's beeping real quick, and I'll come back and answer your questions. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back. I apologize about that. I thought somebody was beeping for me. Give me 1 second. Hello? No, no, I'm sitting down doing a video, a live chat. Can I call you right back? Yeah, I'm dead serious. Yeah, let me call you back. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that, guys. I was getting a phone call. But which did you like better, Eric? Batman v Superman or Deadpool? Me, honestly, um, I was super excited when Deadpool came out, and I'm not saying this just because it's Batman v Superman, but I really liked it because I wanted to see Zack Snyder's take in regards to the Boy Scout and the Cape Crusader. I wanted to see where he was coming from. I wanted to see how well the movie was going to do, what type of story, what type of plot points. I wanted to see all of that. So, in regards to Batman v Superman, I want to say, I mean, Batman v Superman or Deadpool, Batman v Superman. It was hot. You know what? I saw the little gaze look, that, and who was that? That was Helios. I saw that little look between those two. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You could tell they, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a holler at you. Oh, yeah. She was awesome, man. I love Wonder Woman, man. All right, so Black Virgo asked me. He said that he hated the comments about Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor is compared to Heath Ledger's Joker. I really didn't see it. How about you? All right, so me personally, Black Virgo, you know, you saw some similarities, but I don't think it's enough to say, okay, well, he's trying to be just like the Joker. He's insane. He was crazy. Yeah, she was fine as shit, Chris. Yes, she is fine. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. You know what? Jesse Eisenberg kind of did remind me of the Riddler a little bit. Yeah. Now, see, Daniel, he said, did you notice when Wonder Woman fell? and her legs were wide open. Yeah, somebody said they felt that Zack Ilya said that he grinned and he felt like Zack Snyder did it intentionally. That's awesome. So let me ask you guys this question: what do you guys want to see in the Justice League? Now, you guys already asked me what would I like to see in regards to villains and characters. Who would you guys like to see? Okay. All right. So, all right, Cater. Okay, I understand. Certain people might have certain things in regards to what villains they would like to see and characters in the upcoming movie Justice League. But I'm being honest. What characters would you want to see? You know what? I also had a question about this, Chris, in regards to Superman's resurrection. I believe if you guys saw that scene, okay, with the big, huge ship, okay, Superman was taking that to the Fortress of Solitude. Now, in regards to that, I believe that he has an artificial intelligence, and this is going back to Doomsday versus Superman. I believe that in the Justice League movie, when Superman gets resurrected, I believe that artificial intelligence robot or some sort that's at the Fortress of Solitude is going to come get him, take him to the Fortress of Solitude, and Superman's going to be like in this big bubble, soaking in solar radiation, just like in Batman. Excuse me, just like in Doomsday versus Superman. I believe that's what's going to happen. I agree. You know what? I agree with that. Uh, I agree with that alternative because Um, if you think about it, like I think it would have been awesome too. I would have never showed no coffin. I would have done nothing because that would have gave a lot of, well, what can we do with this? Can we put this here? Can we do that? I wouldn't have showed the coffin. I would have never shown the dirt rising or anything like that. But if anything, what I would have did, I would have had the artificial intelligence come over and say, like you would see the artificial intelligence or the robot, I should say, and then all of a sudden, you would hear like a boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Like far as a heartbeat, I would have been fine with that. But other than that, yeah, I don't really like that part where you saw the dirt rising and stuff like that. You know what? So like, what characters, or how should I say it? What characters or what enemy would you guys like to see in the upcoming movie that's going to be coming out soon? Like, be honest. Like, what characters? Because you know what? Personally, I think it would be awesome. It would be so sick. You know, I would love to see Mongrel in it. I really would. I just hope that when they do the Justice League, that Superman's already alive. I don't want to see nothing like that. Now, what I want to see them do, show Lex Luthor in the Justice League, go to the crime scene where Doomsday was at, like senior, not junior, senior. I want to see Lex Luthor senior, come from out of the shadows somewhere, pick up Doomsday, pick up what do you call it? Pick up Doomsday, and as he's picking up Doomsday, if you guys remember, Superman was stabbed in the heart. Uh, I want to see him scrape off Superman's DNA, make a clone, and then have everybody believing that Superman is back, but it's actually a clone, while the other Superman is pretty much coming back from death. and let that Superman go rogue, take down all the Justice League members. And as he's doing that, I want to see the new Superman. I want to see the original Superman come back. And as he's coming back, he gets it on with his evildoer self. That would be sick. And then at the end of that movie, show Doomsday or something like that, coming back and what do you call it, Doomsday coming back and stuff like that. Because if you guys remember, in that movie, Doomsday was adapting. He started out with no bones, no nothing, and as he was, how should I say it? As he was absorbing more energy and stuff like that, he started to morph. He started to change. And just think about it: if he would have kept doing that, we would have saw the long bones coming out of his shoulders. We would have probably saw white hair coming down, the bones coming out of his cheeks and stuff like that. We probably would have got the actual Doomsday that we wanted, but they killed him off. So remember, guys, Doomsday is not finished. He evolves. Every time he comes back from death, he adapts to that weakness. So remember that. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, like, it's going to be sick. It's going to be hot, man. And you know what? I'm ready for it. I'm definitely ready for it. And like I stated before, us comic book fans that want to go see this movie, you know, this movie is a success right now. I think it grossed over 200 something million. Hold on, let me check. I will definitely let you know right now. Let me see here. Okay, it says Batman v Super Batman v Superman breaks records with massive opening opening weekend. And this happened on Batman News. And right now, it says thanks to opening in China on day one, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice is the biggest global superhero opening of all time. It has already made $424.1 million. God damn. And it's not even done yet. I'm ready for my Justice League. You hear what I'm saying? I'm ready. 424.1 million. Damn. That right there just showed that basically just shut Rotten Tomatoes the fuck up. Like seriously, excuse my language, but it just basically shut them up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, I'm telling you. All right, so Black Virgo said 285.0 million, right? I'm about to show you something if you can see it, right? I want y'all to look at this, right? This is coming from Batman News, right? I cannot make this up, guys. Hold on. Let me see. Let me turn it. Let me see if you guys can you guys see that a little bit? Let me see. All right, here we go. Look at that. 400 424.1 million. That comes from Batman v Superman. I'm excited. Excited. 400. I'm trying to tell you that. 424.1 million. I'm ready. My heart is ready. Yes, Helios. Yes. Jesus. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. That is terrific, man. I am excited about that. I'm telling you. They're aiming for Star Wars and Avatar. Woo! Yo, Chris, take it easy, buddy. Be good, man. I'm about to jump off in the next 5 minutes because I got to finish cooking my food. Happy Easter, everybody. Again, happy Easter, man. Get stuffed, drink. Oh man, this is gonna be hot. So again, guys, what you call it? Like I stated before, I can only be on here for about 25 minutes to a half hour. Um, in regards to now, once this while this movie is uploading to YouTube, I'll still be able to answer some questions live. Excuse me, I'll still be able to comment live, but once it's done uploading and stuff like that, it'll just go back to its regular comment section. So, guys, in regards to some spoilers, I was able to answer. I know I wasn't able to answer a lot of spoilers, but like I stated before, I'm cooking and I'm getting everything prepared for Easter. I wanted to do my spoiler review in regards to Batman v Superman on Friday, but I wanted to wait till Saturday to do it to give everybody enough chance to do it. But then a lot of people were like, Eric, we're going to go see it today, you know, which was Saturday. So I was like, okay, well, instead of doing it Saturday, I'll do it on Sunday, you know. And right now it's kind of a little hectic, you know, with Easter. I kept getting up to make sure to see my family was coming, you know. So I'm super excited for the Justice League. And then, again, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I know I didn't answer every spoiler. I mean, talk about every spoiler, but the most important things that my subscribers and a couple viewers talked about, I answered. Again, whatever comments that you guys want to talk to me about, just comment down in the comment section. I will be gladly going back and forth checking my cell phone to see what you guys are saying. So again, guys, happy Easter. Get stuffed, drink, be safe, and peace.